The school bell rang. A chorus of excited shouts filled the air. Not Timmy. He lingered in the classroom, packing his bag slowly. Math problems swirled in his head. He wished for adventure, for something exciting to happen. Outside, the sun shone brightly. Birds chirped in the trees. Timmy walked home alone, kicking a pebble along the sidewalk. He barely noticed the world around him. His mind was lost in a daydream, a world of dragons and knights. The crosswalk signal blinked. Timmy stepped off the curb, still lost in his thoughts. Suddenly a car horn blared, breaking through his daydream. A pair of headlights loomed large. Everything happened so fast. The screeching tires, the blinding flash of light. Timmy closed his eyes, bracing for impact. He felt a jolt, a rush of adrenaline. Then everything went black. He drifted in darkness. Time lost all meaning. Was he dreaming? The thought flickered through his mind before fading back into the void. Slowly, very slowly, he became aware of his surroundings. He felt soft grass beneath his fingers. The scent of pine and something sweet, like wildflowers, filled his nose. He opened his eyes, expecting the familiar sight of his bedroom ceiling. Instead, he saw a sky ablaze with 1,000 stars. He sat up, his heart pounding, his breath coming in short, sharp gasps. The world around him was unfamiliar, and he felt a rush of panic. Gone were the familiar sights of his neighborhood, the comforting sounds of home. Instead, he was surrounded by an alien landscape. Towering above him were trees, larger than any he had ever seen, their trunks stretching high into the sky, disappearing into the mist. Their leaves shimmered with an almost iridescent glow, casting a surreal light on everything below. Moonlight bathed the forest floor in an ethereal light, creating an otherworldly atmosphere that was both beautiful and eerie. Fear tingled down his spine. Where was he? The question echoed in his mind, growing louder with each passing second. How did he get here? He tried to remember, but his mind was a blur of fragmented images and half-formed thoughts. He called out for his parents, but only silence answered him. The forest seemed to swallow his voice, leaving him feeling even more isolated. He struggled to his feet, his legs shaky and unsteady. Every muscle in his body felt weak, as if he had been asleep for a very long time. He was alone, utterly alone, in a place that felt both magical and menacing. As his eyes adjusted to the strange light, he noticed movement in the shadows, something small and quick. Tiny glowing creatures flitted among the trees, their light creating a mesmerizing dance of illumination. They resembled fireflies, but their light pulsed with an inner rhythm, painting the forest in shifting patterns of light and shadow like a living tapestry. He watched, mesmerized, as they danced around him, their movements graceful and hypnotic, filling him with a sense of wonder and awe. Section 4. The Forest Folk. One of the creatures, braver than the others, approached him cautiously. It seemed curious, its eyes reflecting the soft glow of the forest. It hovered before him, its light pulsating softly. The gentle rhythm of its glow was almost hypnotic, drawing Timmy's attention completely. Timmy reached out a hand, his movements slow and deliberate. He could feel his heart pounding in his chest, a mix of fear and wonder. To his surprise, the creature didn't shy away. Instead, it seemed to welcome his touch, its light growing even warmer. It landed on his palm, its light warm against his skin. Timmy felt a connection, as if the creature was sharing its energy with him. More creatures emerged from the trees, their lights forming a mesmerizing spectacle. The forest seemed to come alive with their presence. They chirped and whistled, their sounds like tiny bells. The melody they created was enchanting, filling the air with a magical harmony. He couldn't understand their words, but their tone was friendly, welcoming. It was as if they were inviting him to be a part of their world. He felt a strange sense of peace settle over him. The worries and fears he had earlier seemed to melt away in the presence of these magical beings. They fluttered around him, urging him to follow. Their movements were graceful, almost like a dance, guiding him deeper into the forest. He hesitated for a moment, then took a step. The path ahead was unknown, but he felt a pull, a sense of destiny calling him forward. He didn't know where he was going, but he knew he wasn't alone. The creatures were his companions, his guides in this enchanting journey. He felt a strange sense of excitement, an echo of the adventure he had wished for earlier. This was the beginning of something extraordinary, a tale yet to unfold. Section 5. Acceptance and Adventure. The path led him deeper into the forest, the creatures lighting his way, their soft glow casting enchanting shadows. The trees grew even taller, their branches forming a canopy overhead, creating a natural cathedral. Strange and wonderful plants grew along the path, each one more fascinating than the last, their leaves and flowers glowing with an otherworldly light, illuminating his journey. Fear still lingered in the back of his mind, a constant companion in this unknown land, but it was overshadowed by a growing sense of wonder and excitement. He was in a new world, a place where the impossible seemed possible, a world full of magic and mystery waiting to be discovered. He didn't know if he would ever find his way home, or if he even wanted to, but for now he was content to explore this strange and beautiful place, to see what secrets it held. He took a deep breath, the sweet air filling his lungs and calming his nerves. He felt a sense of peace wash over him, a rare moment of tranquility. He was ready for adventure, ready to embrace whatever came his way. He was ready to face whatever this new world threw at him, no matter how daunting. He was ready to believe in magic, to let it guide him through this wondrous journey.